Hello, everyone. I'm Dan.
And I'm Austin.
We are here to play games
In big machines.
in giant mecha. Welcome back, everybody, to Xenogears. Last time we had quite a lot of lore dump discussion stuff going on with regards to the Nissan sect. Visited the room of Sophia. We also discussed kind of Seitan and Sigurd's past and made a plan to invade and take back Bart's throne for him. So
Yeah.
about to go ahead and execute that plan. Now that we had a little bit to marinate on the developments last time, any thoughts before we get into the action here?
Oh, no, I need to ruminate on that some more. Well, what really needs to happen is I need more information to have some more concrete thoughts.
Well, that's fair enough. Let's see what we can do about that.
Yeah, I mean, because most of my thoughts concerning last episode were expressed during the last episode.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think there was one thought I held off on, but it was because it was completely unrelated to the actual game.
Yes. Those happen.
Yeah. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. Gonna take out Shakan's stupid bald head.
That's right.
Returning to the castle. After we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm going to be the king. It is good to be the king, yes?
Yes.
I'm not very suited for it, am I?
You just gotta punch Shakan in his stupid face.
You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes? I guess it doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. Well, don't back out now. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite not as the royalty of our country, but as just normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it's your home. Because it's my home? Yes. So is he from Ov originally? I know he said he was, they're from Solaria, or Solaris.
So, yeah, Sigurd was a land dweller taken by Solaris for experimentation.
Right.
Seitan was the one who was actually from Solaris.
Right, but when they were talking about it earlier, they were just like, yeah, we're basically both of us are from Solaris because of that.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. He's spent more time in Solaris than on the land, is my impression, at least, because they probably took him when he was really young, plus the experimentations and all of that.
Mm-hmm. I believe that's correct, yeah. I don't know the exact percentage of time, but I believe he spent more time in Solaris than on the surface, yes.
Right, so I wonder if Ov, and specifically the Fatima family and Bledovic and all that was like his home before that, because it seems to be that he knew Bart and Marguerite before he was taken.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he remembers them as young children. That's right.
Right, which, I mean, I know he's older than they are, but him being taken wasn't so long ago that they weren't around, which means it couldn't have been. I don't know. It's kind of hard to like.
So yeah,
chronologically understand how that all.
If it helps, I'm thinking around 12 years ago was when he was taken, 10 or 12 years ago.
Okay.
Assuming Bart's like 18, right? If he was him and Margie, they were running around as kids. Just say they were like 5 or 6 years old or something like that.
Right.
And then he came back maybe when Bart was 16, 15, something like that. So, maybe a period of 10 years in Solaris, and then he came back and then has been working with Bart's group.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my estimation of what's going on. But yeah, he clearly states that he's returning home. So yeah, he is a native of Av and Bledavik.
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure that I'm tracking here because that's important and interesting information. So he views so that means he views Bart and Margaret as more than just the people that he's now having to take care of. Because before that point, like before now, I've always understood it as he is chosen, I guess, for like a better term, to watch over Bart.
Yes.
For whatever their grand plan is that we don't know about yet. In the same way that Citan gives off that impression for Faye, for me at least.
Yeah,
Citan feels like an overwatch of Faye.
Yeah. Sigurd kind of gives that same impression about Bart. I can understand that. Yeah.
But maybe his familiarity with them is why he is that. Like, I'm not saying they're exclusive of each other, but okay.
Yeah. Myson and Sigurd are both longtime associates of the Fatima royal family. I would put it that way. So there's a matter of choice, especially with Myson. I would say he very much is, he chooses that service, right? And Sigurd is very similar. He's been around for a long time, this family, and even being taken to Solaris the way he was didn't remove his loyalty to, his country, the family he cares about, all of that.
Right. And my son's a little different anyway, because he seems like a generational servant, right? Because there are some families who will serve specifically nobles and like monarchies and stuff like that throughout a family generation. It's an honor, a tradition for them,
right?
And I feel like my son kind of falls into that category.
I would agree with that.
Whereas Sigurd may have been a noble companion, for lack of a better expression.
Yes.
Or maybe even like a regular civilian, but it strikes me as more as like somebody who might have been like a duke's son, for instance, or something of that nature. Not that I think that they have that hierarchy broken down necessarily, but something akin to that equal status.
Right. That makes sense.
Anyway, moving on. For that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow. Am I correct? Right. Then let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath? You don't look like a king at all. About to be in battle, Sigurd. Can I take a bath after the fight? You are facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Oh, there's Citan over there. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm king or not. That is that, and this is this.
Apples and oranges part.
Yeah, pretty much. That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to gain yourself. You are a great man, Sigurd. Regain yourself, huh?
From his brainwashing.
Oh, right, which is part of the why. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Wait, is that Myung and Ramses?
Yes.
Oh. No, there's Groff.
Mm-hmm.
What is this gear?
That's a very good question.
I mean, Gundam, really. That's what that looks like. He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how. Just stop him.
This can't be.
Oh, hell.
Having a panic attack there.
What's wrong? You look like you have just had a nightmare. It wasn't that same dream again, was it? No, it was nothing. Car. Peeping is not very becoming, you know. I saw the boy that you are after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away he resembles you greatly. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you are up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this. Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. What is happening?
Good question.
But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. Oh my gosh.
What's going on? So clearly she knows Groff.
Well, and it's implied that, from Groff at least, that she got in with Ramses for a purpose. So,
Yeah.
like, you know, the implication is that they're in a relationship, but clearly she has ulterior motives.
Yes, she used the influence of the ministry, he said.
Right.
Yeah. Decent amount to unpack about that scene. There's quite a lot. Like, who knew Myung and Graf were associated in any way, huh?
Right. And what is Groff's objective with Faye?
Good question.
Who is the red-haired person? Faye's father, quote unquote? But, like, I don't know. Does he have multiple fathers?
Ah.
Oh?
Oh.
What's up? No, for a moment thought I caught some unnatural sounds. We're near the capital. It's probably just some kind of ship from there. But it's not from the surface. It's from under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ov. We haven't heard anything about a new ship even from the spies at Ov Naval HQ. Franz, can you try and confirm that it is? I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale.
A sand whale.
Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of the F-band. That's the Royal Capital's Defense Force frequency. Here, on the surface layer. I'm detecting sounds of anchors being weighed in and engines being activated. The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border with Kislev. They're requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we'll really raise some hell at the border. All right, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Hey, young master. I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. It's all right, old Myson. We got this.
All right.
Oh, man.
Rank.
What? This little girl's our commanding officer? She said that an elite from out of Jungen. She returned single-handedly from the Kislev infiltration operation. And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yep, that's what a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You there. Is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Oh, scary. We don't care much for rank, and we don't care much for rank either. What is
Rank was that guy's name, the redhead with the beard.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I missed that.
They're just these just to pull this full circle. These 5 were the ones that busted into Bart's lair.
Right.
Same
yeah. Yeah, I remembered them. Which honestly, if any of these voices are even remotely close,
They're pretty close. They're pretty close.
But just be careful. But just be careful. You're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. Just because.
Just because. Yeah.
I can read.
Reading's hard.
This jerk just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. And that's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant.
A little bit of, misogyny from her squad.
It's the noble Gundam. I mean, anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear called Virge. Virge?
Yeah, Virge.
Virge
means virgin.
Of course it does.
Uh-huh.
That's for officers' use only. It said that people with normal mental power can't operate it. So I'm out. So she's still a Jugend regardless of having no ability. Ha, this looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. She's gonna wipe the floor with you guys.
Yeah.
Because she's got protagonist energy. Or something.
Or something.
Or plot armor.
Or something. All right.
She's got drive.
Time for some platforming.
Because that's what we all want to do is platforming giant robots.
Huh?
Maitreya. I can't remember what voice I gave him. Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy.
Deploy, deploy, deploy. All right. And about.
Haha. Time for notes while you're doing that.
All right. Let's see. If I go over this way, should be able to get up here. Yeah, here we go. All right. Extra AR plus 2. Can I rotate my camera? Yeah, not too much further. Okay.
Is Groff an element as well?
That's a good question. I think before when we were talking about elements, we were saying Ramses, Sigurd, Seitan, and Miang, but those would be the former elements, I believe.
Right. And
so he could be a current one, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, this is where I don't really know. And Groff clearly is doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not even convinced he's Gebler. Like,
he didn't seem to be exactly on Miang's side, right?
Well, yeah, but Myung doesn't seem to be on anybody's side at the moment. She initially seemed to be on Ramses' side, but now I question that when Groff says things like, using the
ministry, yeah,
right, using the ministry to get in close with that man, I think is what he said.
Yeah, indeed.
But I mean, it's implied that Ramses is the man that he's talking about.
Yeah.
So she's clearly trying to do something, gain his trust, and achieve something because of it, which means Ramses is probably playing something pretty close to the vest for her to not have the information she's looking for yet. But that could just be paranoia for him, right? Like may not be so much that he has other goals that he's doing necessarily that aren't self-serving.
Sure.
But he also might just be paranoid and unwilling to reveal that information to anybody until he's ready to act on them.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see something. If I go down here, it's south of the cave entrance. Oh, just south of the cave. Okay, yeah. Yeah, fun little just gameplay tip here. If you're attempting to do a running jump, you might as well fight a battle first. The encounter rate is pretty high here, and if you are attempting to do a running jump and the game's about to give you a battle, it'll eat your input. So just go ahead and fight a battle if you're trying to do a running jump in your gear.
Delightful.
I think it does it on foot as well, but gear platforming sections are a little more they're a little more difficult, I suppose.
Right.
But
okay, so if Gebler is the military force, then and Solaris is the country, the kingdom, the nation, whatever.
Yep.
Then is the Able the ministry?
That could be, although the phrase "we the able" is used by people like Ellie. Is Ellie a member of the ministry?
It's possible.
Was
she
Seitan?
made
Yeah.
Well, Seitan didn't refer to himself as the Able, right? It was only Ellie who said that.
Yeah, it was used as kind of a slogan, but yes.
Right. But it may not even be the ministry. It could just be a branch within Solaris. But like, because it is possible for her to be an officer, like, and she's in the, she is in the Gebler Special Force.
Yes.
But just like our own military is a branch of a different form of government, right? Like our Marines and Army and all, they're all branches of military, but that military is
meaning
under
the U.S.
control.
military, is that what you mean?
Yes,
Okay.
specifically the
Yeah,
U.S.
I got
military
it.
is under the governance of our government, right? Which
Yes.
means there's a branch of government that dictates that movement.
Yeah, that's true.
So, is the Able the ministry or some branch that kind of dictates that? And so she was speaking more broadly. I don't know, but just got the cogs turning.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I think around here might be because that's the cave entrance. Trying to find this other item here before moving on.
Take a look, see if I can help.
Yeah, so We do know at least one of the words in that slogan means surface dwellers. That would be the lambs. Surface-dwelling lambs. So it sort of depends, right? What is being referred to by we the able? Is it just anybody who is not a surface dweller? Is it pure Solarians? Is it the ministry?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and Ellie could be if Seitan was a lowborn citizen,
Mm-hmm.
then it's possible that maybe Ellie is one of the upper class,
Yeah,
and maybe the able is just the upper echelons of Solaris.
that's certainly possible.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I like these enemies. They're very, very easy.
I like to punch jellyfish with my giant robot.
Level up. Here it is. Perfect. Magnetic coat, which I do already have one of them. So for anyone curious what I'm using on Veltal here, I'm using extra AR +2 magnetic coat and old circuit. Now that I just got another magnetic coat, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a beam coat, and that's for something upcoming. So that does lower my response a little bit, but it drastically lowers beam damage, which is going to be very helpful in short order here.
Yeah, and from what it looks like, wearing the extra AR +2 and the magnetic coat are both recommended for this section.
Yep, that's very true.
So,
Guess how I knew there was a battle there?
because you tried to jump.
I tried to jump.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we don't have a way to heal our gear at the moment.
We do not.
Is there extra stuff on the back of Veltal at the moment?
No.
No? Okay.
You mean like the backpack looking thing?
Yeah, like I know you always had the tall vertical spikes, but I guess I just never noticed the like wing.
Yeah, they're not quite as noticeable depending on the angle, but yeah, this is normal configuration for Veltal.
Okay. I'm just super observant as a person. Obviously, that's the...
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna go around here. Can I go over here? Not quite. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where stuff is here. Yeah. As you can see, if you stop at these battles whenever your fuel's getting around 1,000 and just do a couple of rounds of charging, you're generally going to be okay. Nothing really is going to lower your health so much that you're going to start having problems surviving. Because, like was observed, we do not have the ability to heal our gears in battle just yet. That is an ability you will obtain. I don't actually remember when you get that ability, but we will get it before too long here. Is it all the way up here? Let's see. Well, there's also that over there. Let's see.
Yeah, I think you're in the southwest area of the cave. Can you rotate the camera more, or is it as far as it goes?
As far as it goes.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there's something up here. Let's see. Oh, there. That was definitely the wrong angle. Yeah, these things do, like, nothing. They can't damage me.
Ah.
Ha
Is that because of the gear you have equipped, or is that because of your level, or both? I guess.
Level has minimal effect on stats in your gear. I thought it had none, but I'm pretty sure a couple of stats do influence it, like ether defense, things like that. But it's primarily gear. I have extra AR +2. I have, the most current upgrades and armor and stuff for Viltal here. So,
right.
In very good shape as far as that goes. Wow, what in the heck? There we go. All right. That's Rosa Solace. All right, great.
Yep, and then the gold nugget is past the second and infinitely more annoying running jump.
Yeah, it seems like it's this one. So give me a battle. There we go. That's what I wanted. Then I won't have my input eaten and fall off. Decent EXP here, but I generally don't recommend grinding in your gears.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so by the way, when you are jumping, doing a running jump like that, you're going to be holding the circle button to run. Keep holding it as you're jumping because it will continue to propel you forward. You know, sort of the logic, at least in my head, was that the boosters on the back of the gear are allowing you to jump. But generally, it's just a gameplay mechanic. Just hold the run button, or you're going to like lose horizontal momentum, and you just fall off.
That's so weird.
Yep. You don't want that. That's bad.
Yeah. That's bad, okay.
That's bad. Is that the other running jump I have to do? Let's see.
I don't think so.
Grab one.
Isn't that kind of where you just came from?
That's what I thought. Let's see. Third and last running jump. Yeah, okay. Not too bad. Wait, is this? Yeah. Nomad fix spot. This doesn't matter a huge amount, but it'll save me a little money. There is a fix spot coming up that will allow me to heal fully. He just wants to
How
restore
convenient.
fuel, apparently. Yeah, it's like, there's a new weapon. There's a full heal. There are a bunch of elixirs. Well, there's a boss in the next room, isn't there?
Yeah.
There we go.
I knew it. I knew it.
All right, I've had about enough of this. Thanks, buddy. Have some death. So
Bye.
Bye-bye now. All right. Now I should be able to...
Uh-oh.
Nope, I got it.
Oh, you made it.
Yep.
It
That was
look like you...
That was blind too, so like that was complete luck. Just to be clear.
that did not look like you made it.
No, it did not.
I seem to have become a little lost in here. Oh, and I saw some really strong-looking gears flying around above here. Be careful.
Yep.
By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like?
Can't trust you. All right, let's look at gear parts. So yeah, we got the tune-up option now. I believe, yeah, this is the same engine we're using right now. Same frame, same armor. So if you didn't have Veltal upgraded, I would recommend upgrading him right now because you're probably going to want that, especially if you're having some trouble here. This is your opportunity. He has a couple of weapons, but we don't need those. And we got some accessories here. The other note here is this is the last opportunity to buy magnetic coats. I believe I have 4 now. Well, okay. Let me be more clear. This is not the last opportunity to buy magnetic coats in the entire game, but it's going to be a while before you can buy more of them. So, get as many as you want here. I'm going to go ahead and buy, I think, just one more.
Yeah, because you have all 3 of your gears are currently equipped, plus you had 1. Now you have 2 extra.
Yep, I got 2 extra. And that'll be plenty. If you want the ability to put 2 magnetic coats on every single party member's gear that's in your party, assuming you have 3, you can buy, enough to have 6 total. I don't see a need to do that right now. Engine guard. Yeah, so these... there are a couple of things here that will block certain status effects. So slow... it's like defense down. Fuel leak is pretty annoying. And yeah, engine. I believe that's power loss it blocks, which if you get power loss, you do less damage, which is annoying.
Yeah.
And then camera damage murders your accuracy. I'm not going to buy any of these, but they are available if you need them. They're not really necessary right now, in my opinion. The other thing that's interesting is there's the sea circuit here. If you do a bunch of fighting in the desert area, like I did, you will get probably a sea circuit +1. Kind of a rare item, but not necessarily great compared to magnetic coats. So, but just to note that.
Yeah.
Hope to see you again. How about just now? Yeah, he says the same stuff here. I'm going to look at his regular items real quickly, and then we'll go ahead and save and move on.
Let's go.
Gotta have a fight first, apparently.
Yeah.
Ah, Mayfly, come on. All right, I really don't care. That's not going to be too big of a deal. We'll just charge around or something if we need. All right, let us proceed.
Hey, a Gambler Gear unit. What? What?
What?
Let me handle this. But we don't have time. Go do your thing. I'll take care of it. While we're wasting time here, Bart's team is already on their way to the castle. Hurry. Roger. My name's Faye, not Roger.
Yeah, so they're going to go ahead and proceed while Faye holds off Gebler here.
Oh, did we mention the reference for Faye's name?
I know we
talked about it, but I don't think we actually mentioned it in the video.
Yeah, so we've been referring to Faye as Beautiful Square King. It's sort of a literal translation. His name is also a reference to the Chinese martial artist Wang Fei Feng, known in multiple movies, I believe. But yeah, it's just him, and actually Seitan is a little bit of a reference with his general style and his running of a... he's a doctor. He's like a medical doctor.
Right.
So yeah, that's really what his name is a reference to. I greatly enjoy the literal translation, but yeah, that's also that's a good call to mention that as well.
Yeah, just thought it would be good to point that out.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. That gear? Don't tell me it's Faye. Hey, is that him? The guy from before? He looks like a broyer. Yep, that's him, all right. Good. It's time for a rematch. Don't fall behind, sister. You're in the way. Why don't you stay over there and just watch? Yeah, we can take care of these guys on our own. Strotsky. Sorry about this. Get out of the way. All of you, hold. I haven't given out any orders to attack yet.
Too late.
And that will be their undoing. Until they run away like last time.
Yup. Okay. Let's just crunch these guys. They're pretty much nothing at this point. Wand Knights.
Pew pew pew.
Not 42 damage. Go ahead and just level 1 these. One down. Beam attack. This is why one of the reasons to equip a beam code.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that halves that damage you would normally take, so.
That's handy.
Yep, pretty good.
So, I know rank is in the weird looking gear.
Yeah.
The spirally one.
Or he was, at least, yeah.
Right. And I can't remember his name. Vincent, maybe?
We'll get...
Yeah. He's the claw. Just trying to remember which ones are in which.
I got you. Okay, so Rink is a Wand Knight in a Wand Knight gear.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Stratsky is using a Sword Knight.
Okay.
Broyer is Aegis Knight.
That makes sense.
And Vance, let's see, is...
Vance, that's his name.
Claw Knight.
So who's the other one knight?
Helmholtz is... Yeah, I think he's the other One Knight.
Okay.
Yeah, second of the two One Knight gears. So who we just fought was Helmholtz and Rink.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, if Rank was in the big machine before, was he also in one of the other Wand Knights that we fought? Because there were two of them last time, too.
Yeah, I believe he changed gears. They had, like, that
Oh.
extra gear.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
That's
Next.
really bizarre.
Yeah, here we go. All right, let's take a look here.
Yeah, these gears are weird.
Yeah, they are. All right, let's see here. Yeah, let's go ahead and handle the quality here.
Uh-huh. I didn't like that.
Yeah, defense down there. It's kind of annoying.
Uh-huh.
Fortunately, we can fix that.
All right.
It's also one of the reasons to not block that with wasting an accessory slot. All right, and I'll level up my attack level a little bit here.
I really like the uniqueness of each gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the gear designs, you can tell how big of a fan like Takahashi and his team was of like Gundam and giant robots in general.
Right. And we've talked about this before, but the Mobile Suit Gundam series, all of them have their charm in their own ways, if that is a style of show that you find entertaining, right?
Yep.
Some of them are a little more happy-go-lucky, some a little more serious, but
yeah. So this is probably going to be the first time we see a attack level 3 combo. And this is because I leveled a bunch. Generally, you're going to have at most level 2 here. But I'm going to go ahead and kill one of these with an attack level 3.
well, it's too bad there's a gear in the way.
Yeah, big old gear hanging out there. I probably should have done that on the Aegis Knight, but he's just doing pitiful damage here, so I'm going to take the opportunity to charge a couple of times here. Let's see.
Yeah, that's fair.
It goes to 1040, right? 1070. Okay, yeah. So you'll notice that was charging. I'm going to go ahead and get to level 1. So we're at 1060. And I believe that's going to change the charge. Yeah, so now that's charging 50 fuel. So your attack level matters when you're charging.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. That's 11, and then we charge, that's 70 fuel. So then we get up to that. I believe that'll be 90. At attack level 3.
Huh.
Yep. So it's pretty
Fascinating.
nice. Yeah, and it is, there will come a, actually, was that? Yeah, anyway. There will come a point when we can get accessories for gears that allow you to charge more when you charge. And so it's going to up the base charge. And then your attack levels will also
Increase.
be higher based on that, yeah.
Gotcha.
Here we go. Now we can see it. Get out of here. All right, we're in pretty good shape.
And we don't even need a drive. Take that. You stupid experimental drugs.
33.
Vance, Hale, you two okay? Why am I losing to a lamb? Something's wrong. Way wrong.
Totally wrong.
Vance, get a hold of yourself. Oh, yeah? How about I punch you?
Mm-hmm.
I just need more. I need more drive. I can't do it. I can't fight Faye, but I must. The only thing left is to use the drive. But oh. Is the drive what happened
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Don't worry, it's just the drive. Does drive make her go berserk?
The drive.
The drive will just readjust your balance and make you feel good.
I don't want it. I don't want to use it.
It's a lot of hallways.
Uh-huh.
Please, go away. You think we're going to make an exception because your father's top brass?
Yes. So her father is very high-ranking in the Gebler military.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You have no recollection. There were no records on mental enhancement drug used up until now. And then it was sudden. She's probably a type that can't handle the drive. That's probably caused her lapse into delirium. And her loss of self-control? You mean an unconscious burst of pent-up antipathy? But everyone has that. Is that why the innate ability is so high? Yes, what did the commander call those girls again? Probably higher than they are. Then it's an instantaneous jump in numerical value, but we can't use her as a test subject in front of Eric. It's a pity we can't manage it, since there's so much potential. Oh, there's a lot happening here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll leave you to the Bureau. Stay at your residence until further notice. Don't worry, you have power worthy of the chosen ones. What does that mean?
Good question.
It's those weak people's fault for not being able to withstand your powers.
Please stop it.
Well, that explains how that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Don't any more drive and you'll waste your mind. I don't care. I'm already messed up as it is. Stop this now, Vance. I'll handle it.
All right.
That voice. Ellie? Ellie, is that you? Faye, what are you doing? You shouldn't be here.
Look at that face.
I know. Is she using the drive now at this point?
Yes, that was the sound. She is using drive.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and boost her.
Ellie, your face. What's wrong? Don't tell me you're using that personality changing drug that Bart told us about. It has nothing to do with you. And would you quit trying to be so friendly? I'm trying to murder you.
Yes.
Ooh, that's cool. That gives me flashbacks to our fight with Loose Cannon Lapin.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, did you see that? Those were the air rods.
Aerods.
Air rods? Oh, which one is Helmholtz? Is he the purple hair dude with the glasses?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Animal method response. Offensive drones. I always imagine he's like shoving his glasses up his nose.
Yeah, just pushing them up. Yeah, while he's talking.
Yep. With that really like condescending tone, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Commonly known as Aerods. You moron.
Mm.
Within Gebler, there are only a handful of people capable of using them. From what I hear, it should only be people from the Elements class.
Another mention of the elements. Begs the question, is Ellie an element? But the flashback seems to indicate maybe not, or it's more complicated than that, maybe?
Right, because they said something about, oh, what are those girls called? So maybe
Yes.
they were referring to the elements,
Mm-hmm.
the current elements.
Yeah, they could have been.
But isn't it like a side effect of the drive? It's no big deal, right? No, the drive can only draw up the potential that already exists in her. You're looking at the real thing, boys. Oh, man.
Right. So,
I'm going to have to add notes as I rewatch this for editing purposes.
Yep. And with Booster on, Virge is not too bad, but she's very clearly the boss here.
Hold on. There you go.
Ellie, stop it. Why must we fight?
Sorry, I was typing away.
That's okay.
Why? It's obvious. It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the able.
There you go.
Our purpose of existence is to subordinate the earth-dwelling lambs. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. Well, you're not going to do much with that 0.
Yeah, so Virge has a number of physical attacks that are not a big deal. Aerods can do about 300 damage, so you want to knock this battle out relatively quickly. I'm going to go ahead and open with a level 3 combo here.
Ellie, snap out of it. Your emotions are being controlled by the drug. This is my true nature. There is no other. That's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the incident in Lahan by landing there. You were considerate of me when I was troubled. The real you would never say anything like that. You talk as if you would know, yet you know nothing. Wait, what if you use your words?
So we're about halfway through her health bar at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were talking about how different hits have different flourishes. Virge, which she strikes, has hearts, so...
Writhe, dance, die in rotten obscurity here. Ellie, must I fight you? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think you're going to have a choice here, buddy.
She's beating you up a little bit. About to close this battle out. Oof.
It looks like it's over for you. I'll put you out of your misery now. Fear not. In return for treating me so kindly, I will kill you painlessly. Farewell, Faye. My head. It seems like I can't tell if drive does something specifically to her that's different from most people, or if using the drive awakens another latent ability in her that is only really prevalent when she's out of control.
Well, the latter is what her colleagues were saying, that it awakens latent abilities.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it sort of depends. Like, can drive be taken at face value, right?
Right. And if it only reveals itself when she loses control, is that latent power similar to like what Faye has?
Yeah, what would happen if he took drive?
I don't even want to consider that. What happened? There's something wrong with Ellie. I can probably stop her now. but more to the point,
Cackle!
Ellie, wake up and snap out of it.
Kind of squirming around.
Right. Silence, impertinent fool. How could you be so uncouth? I would not listen to a lamb. Snap out of it.
Ah.
That's not true. No, I don't want this. Ah.
Angry.
Are you okay? Ellie. What?
What? Yeah.
Are the effects of the drug wearing off?
Doesn't last very long.
Probably for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Is that it? Ellie, is that what's happening? Listen, we need to get you on a purge. Cleanse the body.
Mm-hmm.
Get you some juices.
Yeah, exactly.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I've no need for outward appearances of compassion. Faye. How? This isn't me. It's like she's fighting with another mind right now. Like it feels like it's more than just the drug happening here.
Yeah, I mean, there is something to be said about, like, the inner voices one would normally have suppressed when you're under the influence of a drug. Stuff like this can come out, but yeah.
Sure, I guess that's true. I don't have personal experience with that, so I don't really understand that, but
yeah, it's kind of a documented effect a little bit of certain types of drugs. I'm not sure what drive would be. It seems like it's an upper with some other things added to it.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's certainly an interpretation. It's like there's two versions of her that are fighting for dominance at this point.
Right.
The duality.
Which goes to something else I want to talk about after we get through this.
Okay.
Hang in there, Ellie. Don't let go of your true self. She got that one covered.
Yep.
Yeah, this is one of those songs that has that like radio sound. Like there's signals coming across the interference.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Gonna have to note the trigger warning here.
No. Yeah. It's flashing warning.
Mostly just saying it for my own benefit when I look at this later.
Yep.
Ellie. Ellie, why? I warned you. I said that the next time we met we'd be enemies. But there's no reason for you to do this to yourself just so you can fight. There's no reason for you and I to fight. None at all. There was no other choice. I'm a Solaris officer. I can't turn my back on my unit. The mission. Why did you have to use drive? I didn't want to. When I use it, I change. I feel like I'm dominated by some unknown power that I never wanted. There's a power in me I don't want to admit. But I want to protect my allies, so I had no choice but to use the drive. Ellie, you're the same as me. The same? Probably. I felt I knew you ever since I first met you. Probably because our problems were so similar. No, it's probably more than that. I'm here for you. It may not be much, but at least I can relate to how you feel, Ellie. That's true.
Hmm.
What? Are you saying we lick each other's wounds? No, that's not. Well, I guess I am. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not being fair, am I? No, I'm just pessimistic sometimes. I know some people like that. But even so, it's better than worrying about it by yourself. Faye. You won't change your mind? Please don't look so sad. I have no choice. It's my only home. I can be your home. I have to go. My friends are waiting for me. Why is that quotes? Why? There's random words with quotes around them, and I don't understand why. Are they your friends or not, Faye? Like that, I feel like they shouldn't be quoted. If you can, get out of the army, Ellie. That look doesn't suit you at all.
Back in the gear.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye now. All right. And we're back here.
Cool. I gotta hurry.
All right. We'll go ahead and do some repairs here.
Awesome.
And we'll move on.
Yep. So, yeah, there's a lot to unpack with that encounter. And things moved a little too fast for me to jot down everything. But, Jung, right?
What?
He, Jungian.
Carl Jung.
Jung.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah. Psychology, right?
Yes.
He's the one that talks about ego, id, right?
No, that was Freudian.
No, that's Freudian. Sorry, personas. There's a
the
true
shadow
self, and
the persona,
and a presented self. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
Carl Jung. Yeah, he built off of Freud's work, but the ego, id, superego concept came from Freud specifically.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was conflating the two a little bit.
Which is easy to do.
Right. What seems to be happening is it feels like at least that there is some influence of Jung in this depiction of what drive does to some degree.
Yep.
But also, again, it kind of leaning into this theory that I keep coming back to, which is that there is this alternate personality or mind or person or entity or something that some of these people seem to have a relationship with or are bound to in some way. Like,
interesting. Yeah.
Right. And I feel like there being like another soul bound to this person is not quite right, but I don't know how else to describe what's happening here.
So, yeah, just there. I believe we covered this in the first episode, but there are multiple psychoanalysts and psychologists that are big influences on some of the concepts in this game.
Right.
Carl Jung is one of them. Freud is one of them. And I don't remember if we mentioned Jacques Lacan, but the name Lacan has been mentioned as well, and that's not a coincidence.
Right. Well, I think we talked just briefly about Jacques Lacan when Lacan was mentioned. But anyway, I think that's where the young influence is coming through, though, is in this. Like, Faye has what we're seeing as the audience, and as we're learning more about who he is, we're seeing the true self, as he put it, with Ellie.
We're seeing the Faye's true self with Ellie. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, as Faye put it, he put true self was the words that he used, right?
Sure.
We're beginning to see more and more of what that true version of Faye is, what the holistic picture is.
Okay.
Because right now we're only seeing what he puts out, right? But we have the benefit of being the audience and or player.
Are you saying we're seeing Faye's persona?
At the moment,
to put
right.
it in Jungian terms? Yes,
right. So we can only see the personas put out by the characters, right? Because that's kind of the purpose of persona. We all have a
Yeah.
face that we present.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get to see the different facets of that. I think that
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people have different personas, so to speak. There's the one that they might have with like their family, which would be different than they would have at work, which would be, and they might be the same persona, but with a caveat
Mm-hmm.
emphases. Um,
Sure. Yeah, I mean that's the idea of persona is you are a different person based on it's sort of the concept of a mask. If you've played Persona at all, that does make sense. You
right,
have especially the wild card persona to use Persona 3, 4 and 5. You can switch between them. And that's sort of drawing from Jung's idea of the
right,
persona.
right.
So, yeah.
So in a very real sense, we as the observers, until we learn more,
Mhm.
only ever see the persona. Like
Yes.
we only saw Saiten's persona until recently, where we're starting to learn a little bit more about who he is and what his goals are.
Sure.
And I maybe that's not the right terminology to use, but that's what it feels like. It's loosely based here.
Yeah, I mean, there's the person he was when speaking with Faye near the beginning of the game, and then we start to learn about his past. The question you have to ask with personas is how much of the inner self is coming through with
Right,
each of the personas, right? Because you can be closer to being kind of your genuine self, and that's sort of and you've got your shadow self. How much do you acknowledge that,
right,
right? So it's interesting, but yeah, Satan certainly has a journey from like putting out something that may not be completely genuine, and what you have to ask is why is he doing that?
right.
Um, yeah,
Um, and then Ellie, I guess here would be this darker version of her would be the shadow self that we're seeing. I don't
hmm
know. It made me think of the persona Jungian psychology
yeah. I,
thought processes
I
here.
I think that's very good. The I do think there's some shades of that in what she's experiencing with Drive, especially her description of hey, it's like there's someone else, there's some kind of other power inside me that I can draw from using Drive. So it's almost like inhibitions are being removed
Right,
by Drive, and what does that mean? What exactly is going on there? Is she drawing on her genuine self?
right. Interestingly enough, the idea of a shadow persona
Hmm.
kind of leans into a little bit of like how the dark side works in Star Wars as well.
Oh, sure.
Uh,
Yeah.
which interesting thought, non sequitur.
Kind of.
Uh,
Yeah, kind of. It's that might be a little closer to some other concepts, but yeah, that a little bit of a yeah. But Star Wars was an influence on this game for sure. There's definitely
sure.
some themes that kind of
Uh,
cross over.
well, specifically the shadow self being a form of darker power,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
In that essence,
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah, the things you don't want to admit about yourself, that sort of thing.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
uh, Faye, looks like the mountain peak is right above here. Chazoom.
All right. Now time to see how the rest of the mission is going.
Splendidly, master.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
That didn't sound good.
The young master's
Oh,
cup.
that's an omen.
Mm-hmm.
Is something bad going to happen to him? Is Bart gonna die? I'm gonna be mad if Bart dies. Sig and I will take 2 men and head for the top floor. Seitan, you take the 2 remaining men and open the castle gate to let in our main force, although it wouldn't surprise me.
Hmm.
If we can catch Shakan, we are sure to succeed. Right. When you capture Shakan, give the signal. It is probably best to open the gate at the time. Above us is the castle bailey. The keep must fall quickly. Shakan should be on the top floor. In the room that used to be used by the young master's father. Try not to damage the castle. Avoid all needless combat, and above all, remember, speed. That's why there's also few of us. Our objective is Shakan, so ignore the Gambler and Av soldiers. Alright, let's move on out.
All right. Bart right now. Master, don't try to be a hero. Just get the job done. What do you
Right.
got to say?
This time when the government changes, the implications are huge. We must succeed at all costs.
That's right.
So, with Bart being a party member,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm throwing out a couple of predictions here to see how right I am.
Mm-hmm.
So,
There they
either
are.
right. So the cup breaking could easily be a red herring. So something bad might happen, but not necessarily to Bart,
Interesting.
in a physical sense at least.
Okay.
So either I think Bart will get hurt in some way, or I mean, he could die. Right, party members die in stories.
Sure. Yeah.
But I because he is a party member, I'm more inclined to think that Sigurd will actually step in the way to whatever would have killed Bart, and Sigurd will die instead,
All right.
which would be still emotionally wounding to Bart. So it's still like a bad thing happening to Bart, but not necessarily in a physical sense.
Sure.
So, but because there's also a lot of like foreshadowing with the conversation, like it doesn't matter who's king, right? Or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so there's a lot of things to imply that Bart's not going to stick around. Let's go.
It's an interesting idea.
Right. But I think that those foreshadowing components aren't necessarily meant to be for Bart specifically. I don't know. It's hard to articulate this because it's more intuitive for me.
Sure.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you saved us the trouble of finding your Shukan. Now get ready.
I will agree that it was an omen when his cup broke. That's what I would say. Yep.
Right. We've also talked about already that the shattering of things has been proven to be omens before.
Indeed.
And also indicative of like, what was it? We talked about the shattering of random battles had to do with the psyche aspect of it.
So what I said specifically is that the battle animation when a battle starts means something.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think it was in the context of us talking about how glass breaking around somebody was usually perceived as like an omen or a bad sign.
I don't remember stating it that way, but I'm not going to say you're wrong.
Okay. Well, it was either that or I was talking about like someone's brain breaking. I can't remember which, but I feel like it was in those contexts. I'll have to go back and look.
Huh?
Fair enough. In the context,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for you, or expecting you, excuse me. What?
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
They're surrounded.
Crap, an ambush. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Where's Car? I see you're quick to catch on. Ramses should be taking care of all your divided forces out by the San border as we speak. How did they learn? Ramses easily saw through your plan to use feint attack by Kislev long ago. Don't underestimate us. Hugo, have you lived down here so long that your mind has slipped? And Sigurd, who would have thought you would have joined the last survivors of the royal dynasty? Damn it, why are you still backing Shakan? What does it matter to you who the king is? Ha! You suggest the son of a murdered King Fatima? He refused to cooperate. Excuse me.
It's all good.
You mean to say that now he wants to be our puppet all of a sudden? That I don't believe, even coming from the mouth of a traitor like you. Besides, stupidity in puppets has its advantages.
Hey.
Stupidity? Young? That's not supposed to mean. You hurt my feelings. Minister Shakan, I'll let you handle this. You must protect your own position. You don't care who's sitting on the throne. Any obedient sheep should be fine. However, isn't there something that you still have to do? If you will only do that, then we'll help you as much as possible. Yes, you don't have to tell me. One must take care of one's own country's criminals personally. Then with your permission, I shall take my leave. Hey now, wait a minute. Goodbye, boys. You pirate. No, you're just a sandworm. You've caused me enough shame. But this is the end. You didn't know your place, and now that all that waits is annihilation. Prepare to fire. Dispose of them.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
What
Wow, I
have
haven't
we
seen that machine in
here?
a hot minute. Oh, Myson's flying it. Awesome.
Yep.
You wretched rebel Shikon! Make one move and your Gatling gun shall be spitting fire. Old Myson. Reinforcements have arrived, young master. Please come aboard.
Everybody in.
Shall we depart? See ya, you bald geezer. We'll settle this later. Till then, get your head waxed. This is not good. Oh no.
Oh no.
Man, after that cool one-liner too.
Mm-hmm.
Is this some kind of joke? It seems sandworms can't fly after all. Just surrender. Thanks for the laughs. I almost hate to have to shoot you. Crap, I guess we're gonna get mauled. Everyone, please get down. Do you have a plan, Myson? I'm going to explode. Leave it to me. Run away!
He's got this.
Myson, you're just walking in circles. Just leave it to me.
Just leapfrogs out of there.
What a weird set of events.
Uh-huh.
Look at it, even his expression's just like, what?
What just happened?
Honestly, I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what I just witnessed.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for saving us, old Myson. Yeah. Yeah. Please raise your head. My duty is to protect the young master. I'm sorry it took me so long to help you. This high-pitched beginning of this song does not leave me feeling like this issue's resolved. I feel bad you had to get involved. I appreciate it. Now I wonder if Myson's the one in trouble. But I had no idea you could operate such a thing. It's a trick I picked up long ago. It's nothing special. I'm no expert on it. I'm actually a bit embarrassed about it. Young master, the Royal Capital's armies are returning. We were the ones who took the bait. We must escape before we get caught. Head for the bridge as soon as you are through with your preparations.
All right. So yeah, we're in a bit of a situation here.
The sense of unease I feel right now.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and head up to the bridge and see how this whole situation concludes. We're clearly in a bit of a pickle here. Back to phase perspective.
Is that Vanderkamp's border fleet? Our job is to slow them down, so how do you want to do it? Simple. We do this. Charge!
Charge!
He might even be more gung-ho than the young master. Falcon, follow the kid. The rest of you stay with our unit, but follow me. Don't fall behind the kid. We're going in too. Bogies incoming. Sector 336. 2 groups, about 7-8 machines. Distance 2,000. Relay to all ships. Fire at will. Begin evasive action. But don't let fire support positions collapse. Roger. Flagship to all ships. You are free to fire at will. Let's dance. All rapid fire control. Play aerial mines prediction pattern. Mark 3. How many machines are on the air patrol? Aviation officer, wait. Comm officer, change of orders. Contact Von Hipper. Have the 2nd Destroyer Squadron approach the enemy flank. Open the fleet side and bait them into entering the Kefenzel's main gun firing arc. Huh? It's stupid.
It's stupid.
There's no way the flagship gun can hit speeding gears. Fire control, gunnery chief. I ready the Type 3 shells. Pull back the deck gunners and prepare to engage the Kefenzel main cannon. I'll annihilate them into pure energy. Ew. Admiral, what are you doing pulling the anti-gear gunners back? It's in the name, anti-gear.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet down, aviation officer. Thanks for your valuable opinion, but I am in charge, not you. What use are pea shooters and 47 guns? Sometimes finesse is better than...
Absolutely.
Discussion over, Captain. Not too fast.
He is, Vandercom does not understand finesse.
Clearly. We don't want to leave the enemy behind. Your plan will never work. Aim for the flagship, head west. Don't engage the destroyer. I'll back off and help out.
Right.
We're playing Galaga now? What's happening here?
Just a bit, yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, we got a couple of gears kind of standing in the way here, but we'll waste them pretty quick.
I know Myung said that they were able to figure it out just by thinking tactically.
Yeah.
And while I do think that it is possible to be that excellent of a strategist and to plan ahead that far to the point of knowing what day that it was going to happen.
Sure.
Like that's it is possible. I do not think that that is the reality. I think that they got that information somehow. Now, does that mean that there is a traitor in their ranks? Maybe.
It could mean that, yes.
It could also mean that their intelligence gathering is significantly better than I thought it was, which was already a pretty high bar. So there's got to be more than just, oh yeah, we outthought you. Like
saw through your fate.
No.
Yeah.
Right. No, that's because they were ready for Faye. They knew he was coming. And he was one of the distractions. So I really feel like information was shared to the Gebler forces.
That's an interesting idea.
That moron Hipper, pursue them. They're just playing with him. You're not good enough to be my dog. Our mobility's too different. That fire control, gunnery chief, it hasn't fired a shot yet. Range for Type 3 is within 500. Don't fire till you see the whites of their eyes. Okay. Here's the battle speed, can move at 2,000 per hour. There's no whites of their eyes either. This whole ship, all of you are morons. You're the biggest moron. Black enemy gear inside the units. Stick to your escort. Just past this line of ships is the flagship, Gefenzel.
All right.
These weird diamond-looking things.
Yeah, they're mines.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Mm-hmm. Definitely don't want to hit those. You can avoid it. Probably gonna just take this battle here. Yeah, this whole section's pretty straightforward. You just kind of roll through all of these ships. All of the enemy gear formation, you just go directly forward. It's pretty easy. You just don't want to head to either side because, you know, there's like destroyers and stuff. So
Right.
this Gigafoot out of here, like the most damaging gear in the enemy formation.
It's an odd-looking gear, too.
It is. It's very odd. Alright, dodge the escort. The ship in front of you is the Gefenzo.
The Gefenzel. All right, let's see. Oh, that's what they were hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Fire control. Gunnery chief, what are you doing? You're not even close. Are you blind? Destroyer Iltis engines is down. Flash signal from Luva. Luv, rudder out. 3 remaining allies. Idiotic, idiotic. What is this mess? The captain's like, I'm just gonna go.
I'm leaving. Yeah.
Enemy gear above. Enemy gear diving from above.
You're being outmaneuvered, buddy.
Yep. Go down, damn it, or Ramses will have my hide. It's a little late for that, don't you think?
Yeah, just a bit.
You're doing the one thing that, like, Ramses got onto you for, which was using a big gun for small problems.
Exactly.
Clear the deck.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and engage booster. So the main gun here, we should take out these first, but the main gun is what we need to take out primarily. So we'll just use these smaller ones to build up, and we'll do one attack on the main gun, and then hopefully a couple of pretty good death blows here will take it out. But removing the attrition here is a good idea.
Yeah, especially since you got a countdown on that cannon.
Mm-hmm.
You can only imagine how bad it gets.
It's not too bad, but it's not damage you really want to be taking if you can avoid it. Alright. Not too much health left on the main gun here. We should be able to manage a level 2 before it fires. Or just blow it up.
Nice.
Perfect. Blew up his gun. Got some gold
And a
bullion.
level.
Yeah, and a level.
All personnel evacuate. All personnel evacuate. Abandon ship. Repeat, evacuate. Admiral. Forget him. Honestly,
Don't care.
no, I won't say that. Right. I still have that. I still have that. He's gonna go get in his own gear. Yes, I still have that. I still have that. Yes, I still have that. What you got, buddy?
You got something.
Whatever that is.
Well, we crunched that flagship.
Sure did. Yes, one for our side. Yeah, and it's all due to your support. Thanks. Stop the border guards? Ha, we destroyed them. Well, we've done our job. Hope the others do okay. Bart and his team, he's probably okay. Any word from them? Nothing. They say no news is good news, I guess. My gear doesn't have very good comm equipment. They probably did fine, though. Nope.
What
Oh,
have we
boy.
here?
A walking tank? Oh dear. What's wrong?
Heard noises. Oh. Oh, yeah. Now for the boss fight.
Alive.
Look at that thing. It's so screwed up looking.
Yeah, actually, the general shape of this particular gear makes me think of Nier Automata a little bit.
Yeah. Mechs from there. I could see that.
Yeah, especially the big, like, crane creature. I'll kill you.
So angry.
He's an angry little boy.
All right. We have support this time.
It's a giant turtle with hydra tentacles coming out of its shoulder pads.
Yup.
Hmm.
Kick. Doing a little fuel conservation on Faye here.
Yeah. You know, this particular boss's HP is not as high as you would think it is. I find that interesting.
Yep, it's not too bad. All right.
Dora.
Take some time to charge here while he's holding that. So you don't want to attack while he's holding your ally gears because he'll smack them into you. So we're going to charge up. Yeah, despite appearances, that did not damage Veltal. He just kind of, he tossed him onto the ground. He's like, fine. It's like a counter stance type thing.
Right.
All right. So 9 attacks. We've knocked out the head cover and knocked out his defense. So now it's time for Booster. And with these little gears here, best thing you can do is just fierce attack every turn when their turn comes up.
Got it.
We're gonna once again use our level 3 death blow here. Chew through his health bar.
Dora.
Dora.
The Explorer.
Yeah, so you can
Really unfortunate.
You can turn off Booster while he's holding them, but you can kind of hold. You can kind of hold your fuel at its current level with Booster on if you charge every turn. So there we go. All right. Yeah. This boss is not too complicated. Just kind of use weak attacks with Faye and then regular, like, strong attacks with the other gears till you break the head. And then, oof, looks like we're about to lose an ally here.
Don't do that.
Yeah, there's no way to heal him, unfortunately, so.
Right. They seem to be putting out a good pace of damage, though, as non-controllable characters.
Yep, it's pretty decent. There we go. That takes care of Dora.
You saved him. Good job.
Extra AR plus 3.
Ooh, nice. Have we picked up a +3? No, someone started with a +3, right?
Yeah, I believe Heimdall has a plus 3. Either that or Brigadier. One of them has a plus 3 on.
Right. Do you want the power? Who are you? It is I, God. Oh wait, that looks like Groff. Sort of. Is it? No, he doesn't have the X on the back. Who is that? Oh no, it is Groff. Okay.
It's Groff. Yep.
Just couldn't see it from that angle.
Indeed.
Groff, what are you doing here? Why are you... I am Groff, the seeker of power. Doth thou desire the power? Rah, rah, fight the power. The power. Yes, the power. Power. The power. I want it. I want the power. So be it. Okay, he's like channeling energy through. Okay. My fist is the divine breath. Okay, if this scene wasn't influenced by G Gundam, I don't know what is.
Indeed.
Blossom, O fallen seed, and draw upon thy hidden powers. Grant unto thee the power of the glorious mother of destruction. Power. Groff, I need you to not interfere.
Oh, he's here to
now.
interfere.
We're having enough problems as it is. Can you not right now?
Indeed.
We'll go back to Nasan. You'll try. You're gonna run into some problems.
Yep.
It's useless, young master. Yes, young master. I hear when they attacked the fort at the border, the Gebler, led by Ramses, routed them. We'd better withdraw for now and reconsider. Margie and them are still there. We'll go back. We have to. That reminds me. What about Faye and his guys? If they're all right, we could... We've had no contact since we confirmed their order to charge. Damn it. This can't be happening. Young master. Behind? Something's coming from behind. Jericho, give me the helm. No, you keep it. Just hurry up and pull either way.
Problems.
Young master? How did he know that?
Mm-hmm.
Aft of our stern 300. I'm picking up the sound of torpedoes being readied. A sand cruiser. It's big. Speed 60. Relative route 000. They were hiding behind some baffles.
I'm clearly baffled by this.
Mm-hmm.
Car.
I'm picking up some high-speed propulsion breaking away from the enemy ship.
Torpedoes.
Torpedoes? 2 of them. Speed 87. Torpedoes confirmed with the sonar. They've shifted over the active homing.
Battle stations. Deploy the maskers. Ready the noisemaker. Battle stations, everyone. Open jammer. Noisemaker second. 4th tube. Stand by. Emit noisemaker. Prepare to stop the engine. Helm. Now, steer to the opposite direction as far as you can. Stop the engine. Crash alarm. Stop the engine. Crash alarm.
Some evasive action here in response to Ramses coming after them.
Torpedo 1. Still pursuing. Damn it. Impact in 3.
Confirmed vessel destruction noise.
followed by a rapid blowing noise. Enemy vessels probably floating rapidly to the surface. Fluid static around enemy vessels decreasing. SAM maneuverability of enemy vessel down 60%. Looks like the main engine and effect fins have been disabled. Once their effect fins are destroyed, they will remain buried and unable to move. Surfacing was a smart move. Sand Torpedo Chief, well done on lowering their fighting power. Brilliant. Sorry to trouble you. Well, what shall we do with them? Oh, it's unusual for you to get lost. I promised an old friend. I must take it easy.
Who could that be?
An old friend. Sigurd.
Spread.
Why are you abandoning this country? You were supposed to help us create an ideal nation. I'm not abandoning it. I've been living here to steal this country's technology from the beginning. Besides, there's someone waiting for me. Don't be bitter. It wasn't too bad going after the same ideals with you for that short time. You traitor! Come, officer. Use my name and urge them to surrender. Tell them to surrender if they desire the safety of Nasan. All divisions cease fire, but remain on alert. If an enemy vessel attempts to attack, shoot it individually.
Looking to capture.
Yeah.
Drizzle, no!
What was that? That guy just now. It's them. Why them? What did they do? Huh? What? Huh? Oh no! General Maitreya. We have an R-code message. I'm not sure, but it looks like young Master's in trouble. We don't have time for this junker. Well, you better make time, because you gone.
Yup.
You there. What are you doing ignoring me and messing around? I'll kill all of you.
Tossing some major power around here.
Pei, gather the wounded up and return to the young master. Hurry. My unit will stay behind and try to buy some time. What is in that Gear's hand? Is it like a sword?
Yeah, it looks like it's a... I think it's like an extendable sword or like a beam sword of some kind.
Yeah, like the hilt of a beam sword.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's what I was interpreting it as. There's just no beam. So
yeah, he doesn't have it on currently.
all operational gears left will provide cover as per the commander's orders, and retreat is set order. Don't be stupid. I'm staying too. Shut up and listen, boy. You're the young master's guest. I can't let you die here. But you gotta be there when he dies. The young master, what he really needs is your strength. Please help him. I beg you. Ferret, Vind, let's move out.
Forward!
Oh, he's gonna have another loss of control.
You're getting wrecked.
Which is probably what Grof's objective was.
He does seem to enjoy provoking Faye.
Yeah. Stop it. Stop. I won't let you out. Oh. Just got blinded by my monitor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a real pickle.
The gears.
Yep, the gears at the captain's wheel.
I have no words. Like, why is that necessary?
It's totally necessary. I don't know. Because it's cool.
Grounded, huh? Yeah, right. How are the repairs? Not great. The main engine and effect fins, oscillators are mostly unharmed, but the electrical connections between them are wasted. We're bypassing the main connections and trying to scrape together all the energy we can. But it will only give us 70% of our usual maximum power at best, which is honestly impressive considering all the issues you just had.
Yeah.
The propulsion drills are not damaged, but if the sand can't be granulated, they might as well be. We'll make battle speed 3, only barely. Sig, what's Kepler's Mr. Universe got to say?
Mr. Universe.
Kepler's Mr. Universe. He's been quiet since the first surrender demand. All personnel to battle stations. Breakthrough is planned after the connectors are up. Young Master. Sig, listen. Surrendering isn't going to change Nassan's fate. We'll lose the Yggdrasil and core of our power in saving Av and Margie. I know it looks bad, but you can still count on us. Well said, young master. This old man will follow you to the pits of hell. Sorry, old Myson, I'm not dying today. Besides, they don't look like they're gonna hit us. It sure looks that way. Perhaps they have political motives that involve Margie or the young master. That's probably it, Sig. But they're forgetting one thing. It's harder to bring in an animal alive than dead. Young master, emergency connections are complete. Use the engine as you wish. Thanks. All right, let's get to those fools.
Let's get them.
Let's freaking go. Confirmed. One enemy gear engaged. Direct course, enemy vessel engine noise increasing. Speed increase. Steering noise confirmed. Course change. Taking evasive action. Commander. Can't help it, All divisions holding pattern cancelled. Resume attack. Bow torpedo tubes 1 through 3. Mamthal missile. Set 1 and 2 for homing. 3 for anti-radar. Tubes 4 to 6. Makara Mark 5 sand torpedoes. After acquiring targets, set all to passive homing. All units begin defensive fire. Aim for the main ship. There. Yggdrasil's gonna get wasted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait. Explosions along the perimeter of the fleet confirmed. Multiple vessel destruction noises. High energy reactions. What kind of gain is this? Commander, I can't believe this. This gear? It's like reactive rounds are flying around. Calm down. Put the analyzed picture on the monitor. Yes, sir. That is... Oh.
Should look familiar.
I don't even know how to begin jotting these notes down.
Mm-hmm.
There are So many questions.
Yup.
What happened?
Lots of explosions.
Is it heading gear? That gear. No mistake. It's him. Demon of Elru. Young, let's go.
Ramses recognizes him as the demon of Elru.
Commander, please wait. Commander! Ha ha ha. Are you strong? What? Who are you? I asked, are you strong? Behind me? What are you suddenly attacking me for? Fine. Then play dumb. You strong. Huh? Oh, his gear's cool.
Yep, that's Wyvern, Ramses' gear.
I like hers too.
Yep, that's Myong's gear.
You there, pirate boy. Do you know him? That's right. Weren't you with that punk Faye? No, I don't know him. But even if I did, I sure wouldn't tell you. You have no idea how much danger you're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Then you won't mind if I take care of him. Listen, man, we just met.
Yeah, I don't even know who this person is.
Right. I owe him greatly. I finally found you. Now I must challenge you. Man,
Just knock your arm off. Don't worry about it.
you didn't stand a chance, brother.
Uh-huh.
Ugh, this can't be. You monster.
Whoa. Smacked him into the ground.
Hard to have pride when you're getting trashed like this.
No head.
Damn you. If it weren't for you. Dude, if you pull through on this, you consider yourself lucky. Keep back. Demon of Elru, right?
Yep.
That's what he called it?
Yeah, the demon of Elru.
Commander, let's pull out. Have we heard that phrase used before?
The demon of
in this
Elru?
game?
No. This is the
Okay.
first time that's been mentioned.
All right. I feel like Elru was something mentioned before.
Okay, yes. I believe Elru was mentioned once. Obviously a geographic location. And presumably Ramses' dream, where he was getting beat up by this same gear. Presumably that was Elru.
Ah, I see.
Mhm.
Don't do anything unwarranted, Myung. I still have one arm. Very well, we'll call it a draw.
Exactly.
We're pulling out. That mad dog seems to have a new toy to play with. Mad Dog, huh?
Hmm.
Well, now that my mother coil's warmed up,
Let's start the main event.
today's my unlucky day. Why does this have to happen now? Oh well, let's get it over with.
All right, guys, we got this.
Oh man. This does not bode well.
All right.
Question mark?
Yep. Kishin. Only a flesh wound.
That's so much damage.
20,000 damage to Bart's 2,700 HP in his gear.
That's overkill.
Uh-huh.
Young master. Engine ready, full power. Jericho, give me the helm over here. But first, mate, now its effect fins out of order. If you run at full speed, the ship won't be able to stand the friction. It can jump due to the Bernoulli effect on its wings surface instead.
Yeah, so just a quick note here. The Bernoulli effect is a real thing in physics. It's in fluid dynamics and things like that. It basically, the speed occurring simultaneously with a decrease in pressure or a decrease in the fluid's potential energy. So basically what that means is they're going to produce too much friction and it will allow the ship to jump. It's not really my specialty, but I've heard that this is an accurate use of the term Bernoulli effect. So, and they're referring to the wings as well. So basically, He's going to take the Yggdrasil into a jump.
First, mate. Never mind that. The Yggdrasil is nothing without the young master. Full power, maximum speed.
This poor ship. Popping a wheelie here.
Yeah, pretty much. Come on, go! Ah! Ramming speed.
Right on top of him.
Young master, are you okay? Don't overdo it, Sig. Trying to make our ship fly? When we get back, it'll take months to get this heap of junk working again. You seem to be okay. This is the most, emotional Sigurd has come across.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Jeez. What was that monster anyway? It's not gone. Sig, what's going on? What? The ship? The engine should have fallen out, but... Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
What the hell?
What in the hell?
Problems. That's what's happening.
This gear said, "Oh, you threw a ship at me? How about I throw a ship back at you?" Oh boy. Yikes.
No problem.
That's not great. That was pretty interesting. But dropping a warship on me is cheating. Take it back.
Best line.
Oh boy. Sigil, Myson.
Oh!
The sand pump effect fins and propulsion drills are all out of commission. I don't know how anybody's gonna pull out of this one. Main engine, support engine, engage the auto scram, switch power to batteries, output ratio 0.5, operating time 500. Third bridge, it's ruined. There's a third bridge? How many bridges you guys got?
At least 3.
Right. The hangar section, the armament section, even the pressure shell have been destroyed. We can't stop the sand from flowing in. I mean, it broke into 3 pieces, so... Close your section down completely and commence independent operation. The damage control won't be able to...
To move. Yeah, sorry.
The hole won't be covered. Okay, it lagged on my side.
Yeah.
That's all right. Either way, it's impossible to save the entire ship. I'm not even sure it's possible to save this portion of the ship. Our priority is to secure the bridge. Gather everyone into the bridge immediately. Hyuga, no. You're Saitan now. You need to get out. I'll have Myson guide you to the escape pod. I cannot leave you all like this. We have no right to keep you here and get you involved. If you see Ka and Myang, make sure you pay him back for me. Myson, please show him the way. This way, please. Man, Myson's ability to keep cool is incredible.
Legendary.
Is that an escape pod?
Mm-hmm.
Still good. Did you just throw a rock with a spaceship?
Good question.
It's got the same energy.
Mm-hmm.
I am being carried by the wind to the vicinity of the border. What is that? Oh dear.
Dora.
What's left of her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what happened, Faye? That is the Dora. It was stationed here? That was careless of me. But its condition... It is just like the others that he destroyed.
Okay. So, quite a lot in this episode. This is the point at which we will go ahead and call it for.
Yeah, we're already running probably quite a bit longer than usual.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking this might end up being a bit of a 2-part episode here, just with how much we've ended up covering, but we kind of covered it all in one go here. But
Right.
yeah, this is going to be a good time. Basically, there's a lot of questions that have been raised by recent events here, but yeah, lots of new players on the board. We've seen Ramses and Myang's gear, and, you know, attempted to take back Bart's throne unsuccessfully. Thanks, Gebler. And yeah. And yeah, we totally yeah, maybe we'll go back and try to fight that one boss, you know. We can probably take him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's happened to anybody yet.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to JRPGs, my default statement is no body, no death
Mm-hmm.
until proven otherwise.
Yep.
So I'm not going to say that Sigurd is dead.
Yep.
But they are definitely not in a good position either way.
Yeah. So last we saw our heroes, Faye was being confronted by the powered up Dora, that Groff, thanks to Groff. And Sigurd was in Yggdrasil being thrown at Bart's Brigadier by
Who
the
is
demon.
underneath, right. Who's now underneath Yggdrasil crashing into the sand.
Yes.
So I'm not saying Bart's dead either, but
Mhm.
I would be shocked if both of them survive this.
Yep. That's true. We know Seiton's okay. He got ejected. We didn't see Myson with him, so presumably Myson remained behind with Sigurd.
Right.
But yeah, nobody's in a particularly good spot right now. Pretty much everything has gone wrong. So the question is, where do we go from here?
Right.
We'll find out next time.
Right. It's a question for another time. So we'll condense our ending here. If you like what you see, like, subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comments.
Yep.
Be sure to check out other series. We got lots of things going on. More than anything else, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we cannot wait to hear your thoughts and see you in the next episode.
See you next time, everybody, with more Xenogears.
That's right. Have a good one.
Have a good one, everybody.
Bye-bye now.
Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.